special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship game. The original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the USF Bulls, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Virginia Cavaliers. 3 days forward, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Shotgun, it's a handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
There's the handoff. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Boy, great job by this defense on this 2nd down run. Just stonewalled them at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, trying to get off the field.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Gets the ball over the middle. They stop it at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving the quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there, play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run.
Here he goes. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Virginia. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. He got momentum in scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. Let's see if they bring the house. They open the conference championship game with a pass. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Off the RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. here. Now to convert this third down. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to chuck it again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. You bring it down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. The Bulls are going to keep this drive rolling. And now the handoff. He's in the field. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw it on first down. It's an out route. The catch made. He's in for the score. Touchdown, USF.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him, you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Virginia offense is back out on the field now. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Handoff from the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice, solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Breaks free. They get him down, not before he reaches the 39.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in the rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Powering through the defender. Touchdown, Cavaliers. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
Somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The USF offense is back out there now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pass caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The Bulls are moving quickly down the field.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
2nd down play coming up. They'll run it from the gun. As the first down is still going. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. Wolves come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quick throw caught on the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. The back's got it. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They come to the line. Right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for his back. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. First down, we're going to throw the football. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So far, it's Virginia on top, Kurt. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the second period. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking to throw here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more in that play.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Zips it down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
The Cavaliers pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. On the move now. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Well, we talked to the defensive coordinator, Chris, before the game about how they worked a lot on the scramble drill this week just to be able to contain him. The coach has to be pleased with how they performed on that play.
Makes a quick catch. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. And the Cavaliers come to the line in a hurry-up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And the pass is all in over the middle. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. And the Cavaliers looking to punch it in here to first and goal. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia. So the offense clicking now for building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just a complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is showing up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start with the 25. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this this offense going finally. Get some points out of this possession. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, man. Catch made. Big play. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, South Florida. There was no catching him in time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he's so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the returner heads out of bounds. The Virginia offense back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. Last possession, very efficient, precise. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid game, getting closer to midfield now.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And at 1st down, they go right back to him. And they finally stop him at a decent gain that time.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
These guys are come to line. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 on the 1st down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
The focus to not only make the catch, but to simultaneously maintain the awareness and body control. A toe tap like that along the side of the end zone, it's poetry in motion.
Attack on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. That'll pick up 1st down yardage very near the 40.
It's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a 1st down.
The receiver grabs it. A juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain. High completion makes it 2nd and medium. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
The Bulls starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. The senior calls his own number and picks up the first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Run it up the middle, but stop for no gain. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he press...
He gets in for the score. Touchdown. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The shotgun handoff here. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. That's the 20. Finally tackled at the 7. What a play. Sets up a first and goal now. Well, they finally corral it, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but there's no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Offense facing second and goal. Going to try to punch it in here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So a huge play to start the drive and get in scoring position, but now it's third and goal. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Going through a tackle. Tremendous protection. There's bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Virginia.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. First down, we're going to throw the ball. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Short throw to the back, an easy completion.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Quick catch over the middle. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Looking to throw it on first down. Gets made on the out route. Makes a move and breaks free. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also So stopping the clock is just as important.
Moves out of the pocket. Throws it deep downfield to the left. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, USA.
And that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. He'll hand it off. First down and goal. He's still running. And they get him down on what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up with the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Cavaliers will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. Passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. He started out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the ball. Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking to pass here on second down. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. Puts some tackled out at the 19, just like that. The offense is moved into the red zone.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Bulls begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback will throw this out of the yard of the yard. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Coming up, second down and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's got it right in the end zone. Brought down, and the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
That completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
He'll lose the ball to Woodley. Third down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Looked to me like this offense tried to catch the defense napping, but give credit to the defense. They blow that run play up, and now we've got a critical decision here on 4th and goal.
Defense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking for a man. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. The pass ball is incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Handoff here from the shotgun.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And now the running back's got it again. He's past the marker and still going to run. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
And that's a big-time run right there. Back deep inside their own 10-yard line, but they found the soft spot in the defense and took off. I think they got caught looking for a pass defensively, and it burned them big time. Great job by this offense and taking advantage of what the defense gave them.
But bring him down right at at the 30-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Tackle made after a short return. The pick ends that threat.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Looks right for a quick completion. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15. The Bulls are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Takes the handoff again. Try to run it up to Noto, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Pass caught. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Bulls trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Defense is coming after it. Caught by the receiver. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, South Florida.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Goes to his right side there for the completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. They bring him down. The sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. 1st and 10 play coming up. Wants to throw it. It's complete. They bring him down, but a solid game there on 1st down. Needs to be just inches short of the marker.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And the Cavaliers pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. 1st down, looking for more now. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Nowhere to go in this one. That's the end of the final quarter coming up. We get to the end of the third. We have a conference championship classic on our hands. Let's check out the stats real quick. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And on the carry, he's heading left. Doing a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And the Cavaliers will come to the line to run the hurry up. And they'll use the ground game here. And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Touchdown, Cavaliers. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking deep downfield to the left. It is long in. What a catch. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown. Olds. He wins the foot race to the end zone. Well, the defense has had no answer for this pitch and catch combination here, closing in on the conference championship.
You know, the receiver's coming up with a lot of these touchdowns, but I really want to focus in on this quarterback because he's making such good decisions with the football. He's finding his guy. They're moving him around, finding different ways to get him the ball. And I just love to see the quarterback. Anytime you're making good decisions and you're making accurate throws, you got a chance for a big game.
Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Cavaliers offense is back out there on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. At the first down and still motoring. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing that he's potentially capable of going.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Buying time now, rolling to his left. Escapes the pocket, but can now make a play, and they sack him.
Great job by this defense against the screen. Quarterback's trying to bait this defense. Seemed to me he was underestimating the speed of that pass rush. Good job of bringing him down for that sack.
The Cavaliers will bring their punt team onto the field. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. field it at the 25. And the return will be brought down. The USF offense is back out there now. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can he keep it going here? There's a screen pass to the running back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep down the left side. It's caught inside the red zone. Still on his feet. Touchdown, USA. They jump on top here in the fourth. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. And the conference championship on the line he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Virginia offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Finds an open target on the left side. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Catch made across the middle by the running back. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Moves the ball to the 33.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
It's a quick grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And the Cavaliers pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. On first and 10, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. The ball is picked off. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Leaning on the run game here.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made. Pass the quarterback. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position. First down.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the fourth quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Receiver in motion now. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Here's the handoff.
Just a small gain, making it 2nd and 9.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
It's a short completion of the big tight end. He sacked him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? The shotgun running play call. And stopped just short down at the 2, but an excellent run.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport.